Yo, bro, are you a pussy? Just answer that question. Are you a pussy? Because me personally, I think you are. So are you a pussy? Yes or no? However you've just answered or responded to that question will mean so much more than you think later on to this video. So if I were you, fasten your seatbelts, get yourself hydrated, get some water. We're about to lock in. So about a few years ago, I was added to this algebra group chat. And in this group chat, there was like 4 or 5 different people, but you only need to do about 2 people in this one. In the main 2 people in this one was this one Arabic curly, like short curly haired Arabic guy. His name was like Ibrahim, I think. And the highlight of the story, the cute curly haired short feminine Latina girl, Spanish woman. She was built in, like, I'm telling you right now, bro, when I was in freshman, yeah, it's freshman year, every other guy in our class, not class, sorry, the whole grade had eyes for this girl because she was built. She looked good. And here she is in a group chat with me, the compulsive fapper. So, about like a few weeks into this group chat, she starts to message me personally. And I'm thinking like, oh my God, my heart's getting so picked up because like she sent me the first text. And then I think she was asking for something, but I'm not entirely sure. But I responded with something like, "Oh yeah, I got you. I'll do this for you." And then she was like, "Oh my God." She said, "Oh my God, really?" And then she put a heart after it. And I got so excited, so emotional, so fulfilled, knowing that this attractive ass girl was giving me like some sort of reciprocation of love. So she replied, you know how on iMessage you can do the you hold down the text button, the text message, and then you can like heart it. She did that to all my messages, and I was getting such a high dopamine blast from it. And I was like, oh my God, really? Oh my God, this is so good, this is so good. So fast forward about a few days, and I'm back in the classroom, and I'm on my phone, sat there. She's like on the other side of the classroom. This guy Ibrahim walks down okay, think about it like this. Desk, like desk, place to walk, desk, place to walk, desk. This guy Ibrahim walks down from where he's coming. He comes up to me and he's like, yo, AJ. I'm like, yo, what's good? He's like, you've been talking to, let's just give her a name, Eve. You've been talking to Eve, right? And I'm like, yeah, what's up to you, huh? What you want? He's like, oh, I just wanted to know, like, what have you guys been saying? What have you guys been texting about? And I'm like, you motherfucker, what are you trying to do, bro? It's like, bro, it's literally nothing. I just want to know if you're already with her. And I'm like, oh, well, no, I'm not with her just yet. But look at all these texts, bro. I'm getting so close. I'm getting so close to her. I give him my phone. He starts looking through the texts. And it's like the emotion on his face drops. He gives me back the phone. And I look at him like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you so ghost faced? All I did was just show you a few texts. Like, look at this one, bro. She sent like a heart with this one too. Ibrahim pulls out his phone and goes, me too. That was my first ever experience. To this day, I still kind of want to like just punch myself in the heart. I still feel so embarrassed at that, knowing that I let this girl just kind of like trip me up, knowing that I was living in this girl's kind of like frame, that she was like tossing me around, letting me do all this bullshit for her. I think there was like student, okay, that's like an entirely different concept, but she had me like sign papers for her, do that, do this, do all that, because of how much lust I had for her, and how much she was treating me like a dog, bro. Simple as that. She was treating me like a dog. But not just me. The boy Ibrahim also got violated with this. And when I saw this, bro, I was like, how the fuck did I let this happen? Well, I look back at it today and I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's what happened. The concept that I'm about to explain to you, the concept, and you're gonna have to like keep this in your mind because this is so freaky to me. You've probably never heard of this concept before, so I'll explain it to you in the best way I can. In the red pill, there is a framework which is known as FRAME. And the way that frame works, and you're gonna have to like really focus on this. Frame is the personal narrative that you have in your mind of who you are as a person and all the boundaries you're willing to take. So frame and boundaries go hand in hand, but they also clash like ideals. So the person with the weaker frame in a conversational setting is the one that will most likely submit to whatever they're saying. I know that sounds like freaky as fuck, but it's the truth. How can I phrase this in a way you can understand? Oh yeah, when I asked you, are you a pussy? Are you a little bitch? And you said no. You told yourself, no, I'm not a pussy. I'm not a little bitch. Well, now we've just clashed flames because I see you as a little pussy, but you don't. So now we're like butting heads. But imagine if we rephrase that and you said, yeah, I am a little pussy. I kind of am a little bitch. You were self-degrading, self-deprecating. What happens now is I see you, like the perspective of how I see you is in my head as a little pussy, as a little bitch. Because that's the frame that you're telling the entire world that you are. So keep in mind the personal narrative, like what you tell yourself, the identity of who you are really does come across. Because everyone reacts to that frame. You want to know why you're not getting respect from other guys? Why you're not getting attraction from other girls? Most of it comes all down to the subconscious battle of who's in more control. Now it's entirely subconscious. You're not gonna like physically see it. You're not gonna think about it unless like I tell you to. But it's all subconscious. It's all in the back of your mind. Who has the more control in this social situation? And this is kind of where charisma comes into play. But we're not thinking about that right now. Right now, we're thinking about the level of personal narrative you have in your mind and how strong it is to when it comes to other social interactions. The reason why you don't get respect from other men is because you see yourself as that low value guy and they decide to frame you in that way because, well, all of their frames would be stronger than yours, right? Another example, when you're in the classroom and the teacher tells you to turn in this homework or to do this certain thing or to turn off your phone or put away your phone, what's happening is that you're living in her frame, in her reality, which is the classroom is my world. I own the rules. I own the rules here. You do what I say. You want to know what happens when you contest that frame and you say, no, detention, detention, go straight up to detention. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe they'll like correct you or something. But what's happening when you say no to the teacher that's telling you to put your phone away? You're having a frame clash. Your ideologies and your concepts are going against this teacher's ideologies and this teacher's concepts. And when they do go against each other, naturally hers will kind of win because it's in the classroom. She can just snap her fingers, send you down to detention. But overall, when you clash with someone else's concepts, like their frame, in a weird way, it builds more respect for you because you're not just such a little pussy. Yes, I'll do whatever you say. Yay. So you want to know how you build frame? How you build perspectives? First thing you do, get out of everyone else's frame. This is so like a comedy. Because this comes with like deep journaling. Get out of everyone else's frames and ask yourself the bare minimum. What are my boundaries? What am I willing to say yes to? What am I willing to say no to? What are my standards? Frame, standards, and boundaries, they all go together. You must ask yourself these questions. Oh yeah, there's something else too. You ever heard of the nice guy? Or at least of the guy that tries to get in the girl's like friendship group to hopefully level himself up to be able to date the girl? You and I actually know. I've been in this situation plenty of times. I know for a fact you probably have at least once where you'll be friends with a girl, hoping for the sake of dating her. Because what else are you friends with, huh? Why else are you friends with her? To go drink tea together? Do girls even do that? No, it's coffee, it's Starbucks. Whatever you're like with her for. This is what so many guys will do. So you have your frame over here. This is like who you are. And you have the girl's frame, your crush. This is your frame, your crush's frame. So many guys will will do the nice guy technique. Will just enter into the girl's frame, enter into her bubble, and just be her nice little friend that'll do whatever she says. And they'll lower their standards, lower their boundaries, lower their self-worth by doing this. Because let's be honest, when you do this, not only can the girl tell what you're trying to do, but you can tell what you're trying to do. And you lose that feeling of self-respect for yourself. You're like, wait, hang on, why would I even be in this girl's frame? Why not just ask her directly what I want? But so many guys play this long game. I'll be this girl's friend and hopefully I'll get to be her girlfriend. She doesn't respect that. You don't respect that. But you're playing this bullshit game where you're into her bubble and you're doing almost whatever she wants. Instead, when the girl, like when you approach a girl and you like go out with her on a date and yada yada and you do all this stuff and she enters into your frame, into your reality of who you are, when she enters into your frame, it's like an entirely different battle. Because first of all, girls don't like, I know we're about to get into like some real controversial shit, courtesy of your favorite book, but women aren't so good at making this. Yo, don't take my word. It's the book. It's the quote from the book. I'm just kidding. There's a quote in this book that goes something like around the lines of, girls would much rather love to relax in the direction of their man than have to lead the car their way. So let's say, like, as an analogy, you're driving a car and the car is your relationship, is your dating life. Would you let the girl drive the car wherever? Because first of all, that's going to put more stress on her because she has to make all these decisions. She has to be more analytical. She has to be more practical, which is what a masculine guy should be doing. Masculine, feminine. I gotta like go over this shit for you, bro. But simple terms, it is way much better for the girl to be operating in the guy's. Fuck me, bro. This is gonna. I'm like crossing over into like red pill territory. It's much better for the girl to enter into the guy's frame because it works for both parties. Yeah, I know, huh? Real crazy. So next time someone like tries to tell you something and you just don't agree with it, keep it in mind that it's a battle of frame. It's a battle of boundaries, of perspectives. Are you willing to defend your new values, your new standards? Or are you just going to give them over to the guy in front of you? But this only goes like when you disagree with someone. When you know inherently that you like agree with the person that's speaking to you, go ahead, bro. Whatever. Just always keep that in mind when it comes to perspectives. You will get much higher and more respect for yourself from other guys and for yourself when you hold your frame, hold your boundaries of who you are, instead of letting other people just like, oh, hey, little boy, what's up? What's good, little boy? Yeah, no, when you say fuck off, I don't appreciate that. I don't do that shit. That's when you get way more respect. Frame is everything. I think I'll like go into more videos about this, but it's everything. It's so much more than you think. Dummy.